As the Lionsgate portal comes to a close, you might be feeling a lot of things that are coming to the surface that maybe you thought that you had cleared. Where are you stuck in your life? What is blocking you emotionally, physically, spiritually? What's stopping you from living your highest and best potential? What's stopping you from living your purpose? See, I get a lot of people, and we get stuck in these repeat patterns, thinking that things need to be a certain way in order for us to get a desired result. How are you serving this world? How can you take what you do and what you love and give it back to the collective? Because it's not about how much money you make, and focusing on how much money you make, in my perspective, never leads to a life that is fulfilling. It's about how many people you are serving, how you're giving back to this world. But because we all have a beautiful and unique puzzle piece that we came to give to this world, what gifts did you come here to give? For the next 5 days, I'm still offering all of my services for donation only. So if you feel ready to remove those blocks that hold you captive, that keep you stuck living in a repeat pattern, then contact me. You can email me at info@kendradivinepurposementor.com. And now I'd like to get into a reading for the energy of the closing of the Lionsgate portal. Stand tall and maintain your dignity, no matter what. Others will treat you with respect that you deserve. When you're in cycles of life where you have to struggle to avoid feelings of defeat and despair due to circumstances pressing on you from all sides, you need to literally lift yourself up to the grandest upright posture. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead. Breathe deeply and comfortably. Pull back your shoulders, but not rigid. Plant your feet squarely on the ground, not too stiff and static, but relaxed and fluid like water. Let the movements be easy and graceful. Even when you're standing still, try slowing down, moving at 90% of your usual speed, keeping your attention on the present moment. Practice this for a few minutes each and every day. You'll make more of an impact on others and your environment when you're in your physical and psychic fullness. Your moods and sensitivities will shift accordingly. Standing tall, relaxed, and fully present, you are much more likely to command the respect with others without having to fight for it. This will help you profoundly in any situation, but particularly during this time, when maintaining your self-respect and dignity are the priority. This isn't pride, but instead a physical expression of strength and power. Make these simple physical adjustments and observe how your thinking and mood changes to become more in convergence to your posture and demeanor. The struggles that you are currently facing find its roots in childhood. You may be telling yourself that the pain is because of something that is happening now, like a breakup or a lack of money, or a loss that you've suffered. But really, this current event is just a reflection of an unresolved wound in childhood. The time has come for integration. It's time to do some inner child work, or work with a healing facilitator, like myself. This situation requires you to respond from a place of love and courage, and to trust that you are safe, no matter the outcome. Let go of your attachments. Fear has been used to control you throughout lifetimes to ensure that you never get too powerful. The media bombards us with stories that can lower our vibration, and many of us, as children, were programmed to believe that the world is unsafe. Call upon your guardians now, your angels, your spirit guides, to help you rise into the power in order to shatter the illusion of fear. When you remember who you are, an infinite, powerful being who can never truly be harmed, you become untouchable. Journey now into the knowledge that the world you live in is loving and kind, and that others can be trusted, and that you are always protected. When you do this, you free your life. You can pursue your dreams from a more fearless stance, and you can take risks knowing that you can create results that you want and have no need to be afraid. Step into your path. Listen as your angels and guardians and spirit guides remind you to be courageous and stand in your power, trusting that you are divinely protected. Your goals are being helped by what you have inherited from generations that have come before you. Look to the past for guidance. You are the progression of those that came before you. Take their strengths with you into the future and use them to obtain your goals. Disregard their weaknesses. It's a choice what you borrow from your family tree and what you don't. Take this time to acknowledge what you have inherited that benefit you, because you are lining up with a dramatic increase in the rate of expansion. Expect the unexpected, because you are about to experience a dramatic change in your life and your perspective. So disregard all of your false beliefs and misconceptions at this time that leave you with truth instead of illusion. This process of rapid and dramatic changes is not always pleasant, but it's always in alignment with your highest good. So trust that. Pay closer attention to other people's body language and how they move, their gestures, their facial expressions, and their general posture. When you focus not on what the individual is saying, but on their body language, you'll find that you have considerably more information to use and understand what is really being communicated to you. Whether it be because of sudden changes in circumstances or long-held patterns of lack, you may find yourself feeling overly concerned with your finances and security right now. You might be worried that you won't have enough to meet your needs, so you're trying to conserve every penny. But remember that money is just energy, and it has to be given in order for it to come back to you. Your fears may even cause you to unconsciously seek others to reassure you and guarantee that your needs will be met. The trouble is that you're allowing these fears to take over, and that insecurity will be felt by others, and they will step back, fearful of being used for your security, creating even more cycles of deprivation. This circle of fear and lack drives up a well of prosperity even further. Happily, your guides are here to help you to revise this vibration, to lift and shift. You are being reminded that hoarding or withholding in any way goes against the divine flow of the universe, and it is in opposition to what is called to create prosperity. The universal law of prosperity states that we receive what we give. The universe does not lack. Lack only exists in our minds. The true source of prosperity is an indication that we've disconnected from our divine source, which causes low self-esteem. This is the true source of lack in any area of our lives, whether it's money, comfort, security, or even love. To get back into the flow of things, you are being urged to reconnect to Source by being generous in all ways, being of service to others, getting away from your tendencies to hoard and hold on to. Allow that energy to move and flow gracefully, because it only keeps you cut off from the divine supply when we hoard and hold on to. So reclaim your self-esteem by recognizing the truth and the grace and the beauty that you were created absolutely perfect, and that you don't need to take anything else inside of yourself to make yourself complete. Tap into your abundance of the universe by sharing your heart and allowing your prosperity to flow with grace and ease. You are a free spirit with infinite soul who cannot be caged or tamed. It is time to forge your own path through life and create everything that you want, regardless of how others think you should live. You may have held back to please someone else or to protect yourself from judgment, but you are only being judged when you are already judging yourself. You may have put your dreams on hold, believing that they are too wild and outrageous, or that you don't deserve a life that is magical. Let me remind you that that is all just a false belief. You may have been waiting for approval from someone else who will never give it. So if you're waiting for that approval, let me give you the green light to go. The universe is asking and calling you forward. Now your heart is calling for freedom. It's time to create the reality that will light you up the most and allow you to be true to your soul. It's time to break the chains of limitation that delay your dreams and remember that anything is possible. It's time to stop caring what others may think of your life choices or how envious they may be about your freedom. Do it anyways. Because that's what creates great change. That's how people become extremely successful. Above judgment, fly into the magic of the infinite possibilities that this universe has for you. I encourage you and I invite you to fly free and let your hair down, let the wind, and take pleasure in your new life, because you are a free spirit. So soar into your beautiful life and never look back. This is Kendra, the Divine Purpose Mentor. You can reach me at kendradivinepurposementor.com. Please share this video out, and thank you for joining me. Have a good day.